Perth police say neighbors and witnesses to a shooting at a party chased down the gunman and killed him with landscaping stones. Good evening, I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eagers. 9 o'clock, several people were wounded, and police say the gunman killed 2 people before he was killed with those paver stones. The shooting murders were the second act of violence in that same neighborhood on the same day. Police also investigating another shooting from Sunday afternoon. And this is the same neighborhood rocked by violence after a July 4th celebration. Fox 4's Macy Jenkins, live with the latest. Macy.
Well, Heather and Steve, Fort Worth police are investigating this violent ending to a party that began on Sunday evening, and they are stressing to everyone, do not chase down a gunman on a shooting spree.
It's just something that we don't believe it shouldn't have happened.
A backyard party in the Como neighborhood of Fort Worth early Monday morning ended with 3 in the hospital and 2 dead. 1 shot to death and the shooter stoned to death by witnesses.
Tragic, heartbreaking, because it happened, because it took a life.
Fort Worth police got the call just before 1 a.m. from the 5600 block of Shiloh Drive, where they found multiple victims with gunshot wounds. Investigators say it started when one person at the party got upset and left, but returned and got into an argument with several people. Then police say that person started shooting. People at the party then started chasing the shooter, who continued to fire the gun. That's when police say multiple people attacked the shooter.
They were able to get stones from stone pavers from the home. They were throwing them at the shooter. They either caught him, he either fell to the ground, and at that time he lost his life, what we believe to, by a stone.
Police described the stones as concrete landscaping bricks, and just feet away from that backyard, Fox 4 found this large stack of bricks that matched that description. Officer Tracy Carter with a clear warning about the crowd's reaction.
Let the authorities take their position. Let us handle this, but we do not advise someone going after someone that has a gun.
Police also investigating another shooting Sunday afternoon in the same neighborhood. Police say a man was shot in the neck, but fled the scene before officers arrived and drove himself to a nearby hospital.
We've got to do a much better job, obviously, of managing our anger, of learning to settle dispute.
Community activist Estris Tucker says he worries that new Como residents don't take the same pride in or show the same concern about the neighborhood as the long-timers seem to do.
We try to find ways to redeem the narrative and say this is not who we are, this is not what we're about, and continue to lift our standards and our expectations for our neighbors.
Homicide detectives are still investigating and interviewing witnesses. At this point, it's unclear if anyone could face charges. They haven't so far.
Call hello Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakradash. It's your brother Ariyah coming to you with another quick lesson. Before I go to work, I came across this video, and this dude was shooting in a crowded party, killed I believe 2 people, and the people from the party chased him and stoned him to death, man. And they gave him a biblical death, man. This is biblical right here, man. And it was deserved, man. That's what he should have got. And getting stoned to death, man, it has to be painful, man. That's a painful way to go out, man, to get stoned to death. Okay? But I'm going to go into some scriptures about that. And, that'll be the lesson, man. Lord willing is edifying. So let me, Okay. This is Deuteronomy chapter 21. And I'm going to start at 18. And it reads, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that, when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him, and bring him out unto the elders of his city, and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this is our son, This our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard, and all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. Right? So so people being stoned to death in front of everyone in the city was kind of like a fear tactic, man, to let people know this is not what you do. If you do it, you're going to get stoned. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get stoned. Okay? And this dude here want to, go shoot up a party. He got what he deserved, man. I heard a lot of people in the video saying, oh, it's unfortunate. This is not something we should be doing. Well, look, man, it's biblical, man. Okay? And it's part of our heritage, man. If you do dirt, you get dirt, man. Right? So I'm going to go to Acts. I'm going to try to make this quick. I'm going to go to Acts 7. And I believe I'm on 58. Okay, yeah. So this is when Stephen got killed, man. Okay? And it reads, and they cried out with a loud voice and stopped their ears and ran upon him with one accord and cast him out of the city and stoned him. And the witnesses laid down their clothes at the young man's feet, whose name was Saul, and they stoned Stephen, calling upon the Most High and saying, Lord Yahushua, receive my spirit. And he knelt down and cried with a loud voice, Lord, lay not this sin to their charge. And when he had said this, he fell asleep, man. The Most High took his spirit from him, man, so he wouldn't have to feel any of that pain, right? But this is I'm not saying that this was a just killing right here, but what I'm saying is that this is biblical, man. A lot of people got stoned to death in the Bible, man. Okay, for working on the Sabbath, for dealing in sorcery, rebellious children, okay, for kidnapping, homosexuality, blaspheming the Most High. People got stoned for bestiality. People got stoned for idolatry. People got stoned for adultery, okay, and people got stoned for murder as well, man. All right, okay, I'm gonna go to Joshua. Do I want Joshua? Bear with me. Is that what I want? Yeah, this is what I want. So yeah, you can get stoned to death for stealing as well, right? So this is a little story of Achan, who stole, man. And Joshua said unto Achan, my son, give, I pray thee, glory to the Lord Yahweh of Israel, and make confession unto him. And tell me now what thou hast done. Hide it not from me. And Achan answered Joshua and said, indeed, I have sinned against the Lord Yahweh of Israel, and thus have I done. When I saw among the spoils of goodly Babylonish garment and 200 shekels of silver and a wedge of gold of 50 shekels weight, then I coveted them and took them, and behold, they are hid in the earth in the midst of my tent, and the silver under it, right? So he went, he took it, he stole it, went to his tent, dug a hole, and he hid it. So Joshua sent messengers, and they ran unto the tent, and behold, it was hid in his tent, and the silver under it. And they took them out of the midst of the tent, and brought them unto Joshua and unto all the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Lord Yahweh. And Joshua and all Israel with him took Achan the son of Zerah, and the silver, and the garment, and the wedge of gold, and his sons and his daughters, and his oxen, and his asses, and his sheep, and his tent, and all that he had, and they brought them unto the valley of Achor. And Joshua said, Why hast thou troubled us? The Lord Yahweh shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones, and buried them with fire. After they had stoned them with stones, and they raised over him a great heap of stones unto this day, so the Lord Yahweh turned from the fierceness of his anger, wherefore the name of that place was called the Valley of Achor unto this day. Right? So, because he stole, right, they not only killed him, but they killed his whole family, man. You know, they probably stoned the oxen and the donkeys and the sheep too. You know, that's deep right there, man. Okay, but I'm not trying to get off topic, but I'm just trying to show that, you know, stoning is biblical, man, and it's part of our heritage, right? So back to this dude in the video, he got what he got, man. He got judged. The Most High used him to judge two people in the party, because I believe two people got shot and they died, right? And then the Most High put him to death. You know, the Most High is cold, man. You know, so eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Let's get that. This is Leviticus. What is that? 24 and 17. Okay. Right. And he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death. Right? And he that killeth a beast shall make it good, beast for beast. And if any man cause a blemish in his neighbor, and he, as he hath done, so it shall be done to him. Breach for breach, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. As he hath caused a blemish in a man, so shall it be done to him again. Right? An eye for an eye, man. A tooth for a tooth. You know, even Yahweh Shai said that, man. Let's go to it. Matthew 5 and 38. Yeah. Okay, but I'm going to start at 37. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. Right? So, what you give out, what you put out is what you get back, man. Okay? So this man thought that he can go and, you know, kill people in a party and nothing's going to come to him, man. Right? And he's shooting at the crowd as he's running away because they're chasing him. You know? But the Most High put the spirit on them particular people to keep chasing him even though he was shooting at them. Till eventually they got him down on the ground and they stoned him to death, man. The Most High is cold, man. You know? But that was a righteous death, man. There was nothing unfortunate about it, man. And I look out my window and see a couple of people that need to be stoned. For real, man. You know, these people out here, you know, want to sell drugs, want to shoot, you know, bust guns and all that, man. You know, a lot of these motherfuckers need to be stoned, man. Want to steal shit, you know, want to be homos, right? Got these idols in their house that they pray to, doing witchcraft. There's a lot of witchcraft going on around here. You know, not too much kidnapping. A whole bunch of rebellious children. Okay? Every day I look outside, you know, on the Sabbath, people out there working. You know? People out there sleeping with other people's wives. Yeah. Should be a whole lot of stoning going on out here, man. A whole lot. But yeah, man, Lord willing, that was edifying. That was just a quick little lesson. Came across the video. Most High call Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He put the spirit on me just to bring it out real quick before I go to work. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And much respect to the brothers pushing the word in the four corners of the globe. This is your brother Ariyah. Shalom.